Over the last few days, U.S. President Donald Trump has been traveling around the UK as part of a state visit. He's dined in luxury at a Buckingham Palace banquet. His predecessor, Barack Obama, also took part in similar activities during his state visit back in 2011. However, it seems there was one thing he managed to do that Trump has yet to achieve. And that's share a sweet moment with the younger royals, and have it captured on photo. According to U.S. publication, The Daily Beast, a photo of Trump with either the Cambridges or the Sussexes during this trip could help boost his re-election prospects, as William, Kate, Meghan and Harry are very popular in America. The publication claims the photo would have proved invaluable PR for Trump, but the four appear to have denied him this opportunity so far during his visit. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge attended the same dinner as the 72-year-old on Monday evening, but no images have surfaced of the royal couple engaging at all with the president. Similarly, it has been reported that Prince Harry avoided the U.S. leader during a viewing of artifacts in the Buckingham Palace Picture Gallery earlier in the week, after Trump branded Meghan Markle nasty. In comparison, Barack and Michelle Obama have cultivated a great relationship with the young royals and have been pictured with them on numerous occasions, including for the first time during their state visit in 2011. Following this, Prince William was invited to the White House in 2014, where he chatted with Obama in the Oval Office about fatherhood, world affairs and the media. The Obamas were also invited to a special dinner with Kate, William and Harry at their home in Kensington Palace in 2016, where they finally met Prince George. Prince Harry also hosted the former president at Kensington Palace in May 2017 and was pictured laughing and chatting with him at the Invictus Games later that year in Toronto. They have described each other as friends. The first look at Kate Middleton's full outfit for the Queen's state banquet for President Donald Trump and his family is finally here. The Duchess of Cambridge wore a white Alexander McQueen sleeveless dress with her Cambridge lover's knot tiara and the Queen Mother's sapphire and diamond earrings. The yellow ribbon she is wearing is for the Royal Family Order. Kate, given that honor from the Queen last year, which recognizes the achievements the Duchess of Cambridge has made as a working royal. Kate last wore a tiara in December at the Queen's Diplomatic Corps reception. She had a Cinderella-esque look then, pairing the Cambridge lover's knot tiara with a bespoke Jenny Packham gown. Her hair was up then, just like it is tonight. This is Kate's first event this week, and it won't be the only she dresses up for. The Duchess of Cambridge will be at Trooping the Colour this Saturday. That's not a tiara event, but at one where Kate will wear a dress and matching fascinator. She, her husband Prince William, and her children Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and likely Prince Louis, for the first time, will be on the balcony with other senior members of the royal family. Meghan Markle is likely to attend then too, despite being on her maternity leave. Camilla Parker Bowles becomes Twitter's favorite royal after winking behind Donald Trump. All it took was a single wink for Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, to become an internet hero. While she and husband Prince Charles welcomed President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump for tea at their residence yesterday, all seemed normal until she snuck a look to the cameras and slyly shut one eye with a wide smile. Throughout the day, the royals kept it civil with President Trump and his family, sharing meals with them and showing them around the palace. The Queen even gave a toast to the First Family and honored the continued friendship between our two nations at a state banquet later that evening. But when Camilla broke the fourth wall, it was as if she was letting us in on the joke. As the Washington Post's Isaac Stanley Becker put it, the wink came off as an acknowledgement that the spectacle was really unfolding. Was she letting us know that their happenings with Trump were as ridiculous as they looked? Or, as some speculated, was it a cry for help? In truth, Camilla, who's known to be quite amiable with the royal press pool, was probably just being friendly to the photographers, but that didn't stop Twitter users from spreading the wink around like wildfire. Prince Charles and Camilla joined Donald and Melania Trump for dinner at the U.S. ambassador's residence. The Duchess of Cornwall looked in good spirits tonight as she greeted the President of the United States and attended a dinner hosted by the Trump family. Camilla, 71, arrived in Winfield House with the Prince of Wales, 71, wearing a white gown by one her favorite designers Fiona Clare, which had with a pretty embroidered overlay. She first wore the beautiful dress during a trip to Athens last year. She accessorized the dress with a diamond necklace and wore her hair down in her usual style with a natural makeup and a glossy lip. Prince Charles also looked his best in a black tuxedo with bow tie, with the president also following suit. The First Lady wore a red cape dress by Givenchy, which was worth over £5,000. Winfield House, located near Regent's Park, is the residence of the ambassador to the UK, Woody Johnson. Donald Trump and his family have been staying there during their 3-day visit to the UK, as Buckingham Palace is undergoing building works. Posing for photos with the US couple, they all delighted to be there as they exchanged smiles and warm gestures with each other. Queen Elizabeth did not shade President Trump with her tiara choice at the state banquet. The tiaras were out in full force at last night's white tie banquet at Buckingham Palace, for which Queen Elizabeth chose a sparkling ruby and diamond topper to complement her cream-colored evening gown by Angela Kelly. But this morning, some on social media are speculating that the British monarch's jewelry was a dig at the American president, a rumor which has since spilled over into a variety of publications. Queen Elizabeth II, maybe, threw shade at President Trump with her outfit, reads one headline. Did Queen Elizabeth shade Trump with her ruby tiara? Questions another. There are numerous others. Of course, it's impossible to be entirely certain of any person's motivations, but I'm pretty confident that Queen had no intention of insulting the American president with her choice of jewels. First, let's take a look at the claim, which seems to have its root in the symbolic meaning of the tiara's rubies. According to the House of Garrard, the jeweler which initially crafted the tiara, the Burmese ruby and diamond tiara was commissioned by the Queen herself in 1973 to include rubies gifted to her on her marriage from the people of Burma. It's that bit about protecting the wearer from illness and evil that people really seem to have latched onto in the hours following state banquet shading Trump. But the Queen more likely picked out her tiara thinking about how the red rubies, along with her white dress, and the blue in her order, would together nod to the colors of both the American and British flags, and reaffirm the goal of this week's state visit. The purpose of a state visit is to make the guest feel as welcome as possible, wrote royal commentator Victoria Arbiter in a Twitter thread, reiterating the Queen's role in the state visit process. It's about reaffirming relationships, and it is the Queen's constitutional duty to lead the visit regardless of how controversial the figure might be. Royal expert calls Prince Harry's behavior rude after Donald Trump's criticism of his wife, Meghan Markle. A royal expert called Prince Harry's behavior towards Donald Trump rude during an official photo op with the President of the United States and other members of the royal family. The prince was reportedly uncomfortable after Trump commented that he didn't know his wife, former American actress Meghan Markle, was nasty when it was revealed to him she did not show support toward him during the 2016 presidential election. The Daily Express spoke to royal expert Ingrid Seward, who claims that the princess should have curtailed his behavior towards the president during his official state visit to Great Britain, where Queen Elizabeth, Prince Charles, and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall, welcomed Donald Trump by giving him guided tours of the palace and Westminster Abbey. Seward stated that Harry did look grumpy and as if he didn't want to be there. He appeared to be behaving in a rather immature way and letting his personal animosity take over from his natural good manners. The royal expert noted that, whatever his personal feelings, it's his duty to support the Queen regardless and take a tip from his grandmother who has never allowed her personal feelings to interfere with her duty. It's bad manners and rude. Prince Harry appeared to be ill at ease in the president's presence after Donald Trump spoke to The Sun ahead of his United Kingdom visit and learned that the Duchess of Sussex, Meghan Markle, was not a fan of his. A journalist asked Trump if he knew of Markle's accusations towards him of being misogynistic and divisive during his 2016 presidential campaign. He insisted it was the first time he had heard of them, noting to The Sun that he was not aware of her feelings towards him, stating that he didn't know that she was nasty. Markle made her comments regarding then-candidate Trump in a 2016 interview on The Nightly Show with Larry Wilmore. the prince met with Donald Trump and his family, including wife Melania Trump, daughter Ivanka Trump, and her husband Jared Kushner, to view a special exhibition in the picture gallery, which showcased items of historical significance to the United States from the royal collection at the palace. People magazine reported that the prince stayed in the background to chat with Earl Peel, the Lord Chamberlain. He also exchanged pleasantries with Ivanka Trump. The prince did not attend the official state dinner later in the evening of June 3. His brother Prince William and his wife Kate Middleton, father Prince Charles and wife Camilla, and the Queen and Prince Philip were in attendance, as was Prince Andrew. Prince Harry appears to bear no ill will towards the First Lady, Melania Trump. Harry and Mrs. Trump met for the first time during the prince's 2017 Invictus Games in Toronto, Canada, where he and Melania sat together. Following the couple's trip to the United Kingdom, the President and Mrs. Trump will travel to France in time to mark the anniversary of D-Day in Normandy on June 6.